Okay, you guys, you're going to love this one. This is volunteer.com.au, specifying Australia. Found 87 library services, tutoring and coaching, volunteer opportunities in Australia. Okay, I had to scroll a little bit. I mean, I don't know about those other organizations, but dang, man, what a place for predators to bring in the children, right? Volunteer tutor, Scientology Melbourne. Isn't that fantastic, you guys? All with governmental approval. Government approval stamp, boom. Ascot Vale, Victoria, remote friendly. Of course it's remote friendly. Because they don't want people going in buildings anymore because there's too many protesters out there, otherwise known as child advocates. Community services. A church calling themselves community service, right? Education and training, tutoring and coaching. What is it? Is it private or is it religious? Inquiring MF Minds want to know. I bet Serge Delmar would love to know that answer, wouldn't he? Tutoring assistance for children at community homework clubs. You know they need more Sea Org members, right? You know, children slaves. No tutoring experience. No tutoring experience necessary, anyone. Just bring in the pretty girls, you know. That's the important part. No tutoring experience necessary. Help children from refugee families with their homework and assist them to have a bright future. You know, clearing the planet, everyone. Amazing how fast I found that. Apparently, various governmental agencies and police forces are not able to find them. Volunteer counselor, you know, child auditor. Scientology Melbourne. Ascot Vale, Victoria. Community services. Counseling and helpline. Education and training. Mediation and advocacy. Tutoring and coaching. What was that building in Melbourne, Australia worth? 57 million, you guys. Because, you know, the Church of Scientology is looking for applicants, you know, child slaves, in my opinion, to join our team of volunteer counselor. Volunteer, everyone. Volunteer. $57 million building. But they need everyone inside those buildings to either essentially work for free or allegedly $47, you know. What is the 47? Which in most cases they don't get all that money. All with government approval. We provide counseling indiscriminately. You know, auditing, blackmail material into the PC files. That. In all the 70 years, no government agencies could get their hands on those PC folders. How weird is that? To people of all backgrounds, you know, all child slaves, in my opinion. And religions. That's definitely an opinion. Does Australia count Scientology as a religion, you guys? I think they do. More information can be found on our website, you know, Scientology.com. No experience necessary, training available. Wouldn't this be considered false advertising, anyone? Inquiring MF Minds want to know. Inquiring MF Minds want to know if this would be considered false advertising into a child and human trafficking cult. Tax-free with government-approved stamp. Oh, this should be great, you guys. Talk about vulnerable. Community and disaster response team volunteers, like children. Scientology Melbourne, Ascot Vale, Victoria Community Services, Counseling and Helpline. Oh, that's fantastic. Nothing like a good old helpline to get vulnerable freaking people. Kind of reminds me of Hurricane Katrina, but what do I know? Scientology disaster response teams are trained volunteer ministers, like children. R2 visa fraud, anyone? R1 visa fraud, anyone? That's what it's called in America. The ones that they actually do prosecute. From all denominations, got to get them in. It's the bait. That at short notice, of course on short notice, because then you can think about what you're doing. Go into areas where local authorities, notice they didn't say police forces, are overwhelmed by the disaster. Crying, needing food. Maybe they lost their dog, cat, or a relative. That's where black, or what I like to call diabolical magic, often lies. This can, of course, happen at any time, both locally, interstate, and overseas. Recent events have seen teams, like child teams, to give much needed support, like the Way to Happiness booklets, to areas affected by floods and bushfires. So that's all I'm going to read. I'm just concentrating on the Scientology. I will leave a link in the description box. Like and subscribe if you choose. Peace.